everybody, we've made it. We've got to Friday's writing activity, and I have been blown away with the work you have done so far this week, children. You've really put in some fantastic effort to your fact files, which is why I think today you've got the easiest job of the whole week. So shall I show you what we're going to be doing today? Well, I know. Let's start with reminding ourselves what we've done so far this week. So let's have a look at my fact file about grizzly bears so far. So the front cover had a picture of a grizzly bear, and it had the title Grizzly Bears, and that it was by me, by Miss Oliver. And then, if I go on, the first page of writing. If you remember, we talked about what it looks like. So what does a grizzly bear look like? And we said they are brown, they have round ears, and they have big paws. And I bet you guys all wrote lots of additional, extra interesting stuff about what they look like. So that was what we did on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we had a real think about what grizzly bears eat. And you had to go off and find out what grizzly bears eat. And then I showed you how I had drawn a picture, a nice big picture to write a sentence under. And then I drew another picture to write a sentence so it looks a bit different to the first page that I did. And that was page 2. Then yesterday, children, you did really well with all your habitat page. Oh, I can't say that, children, silly me. The habitat pages that we did about where grizzly bears live. Do you remember I said I cut out photos that I'd printed out, but you guys could just draw them again. It's entirely up to you. And that was my 3rd page. Now, today, I've been thinking, and I realised that when we do an information page or an information book full of information and facts for people to learn about, there's often a page right at the beginning that helps out anybody reading. So, for example, here I've got a book about mammals, and the book's called Mammals, Monkeys to Elephants. Now, I didn't write this book, but this has a really interesting page at the beginning. Can you see? This page is called a content. Contents. It's got a content or a contents page. If you look really carefully, you can see there's numbers running down the side here. And these numbers tell us our page numbers, and they tell us what each different page is called and what page number we can go to find that page. If we look somewhere else, here's a book about animals, but it's all about drawing animals. But I noticed in this one as well, if I open it up, there is a contents page, and the name, the title of each page is written down with the number next to it to tell me what page number I would be able to find that page on. And then look, I found it on another one as well. This one was about elephants. Elephants are Mrs. Boyden's favourite animal, so I'm pleased I found an elephant book. But if I open it up, if I zoom in again, can you see? Here are some page numbers, and here is the title, Contents, so we know it's a contents page. And here are all the page titles going down. So that's going to be our last writing job of the week. We are going to make ourselves a contents page to match our information fact file book. So the title, I have just looked at it. I know how to write the word contents. In fact, I'm going to be really clever, and I'm going to write the words contents and the word page. Contents page. So contents, here we go. Contents. I've just seen that, children, so I know what contents looks like. And then I'm going to write the word page. Age. Mrs. Brown just came to see us, children. Mrs. Brown, would you like to wave? There we go. Contents page. There we go. Contents page. I was a bit sneaky. I knew how to write page because I remembered I'd written it on the bottom of each of my sheets from the work that I've done so far this week. Oh, children, you can tell it's Friday. All my words are all jumbled up. Okay, so I now need to look at all my pages that I've done throughout the week, and I need to find page 1 so that I can make sure I write them in order. Now, our front cover, the one where let me find mine. My front cover isn't actually included in a contents page because that just makes people want to read the book and tell everybody what the book's called. So we can put that to one side. We don't need to worry about our front page today on our contents page. So now I need to, here is page 1. I can see it at the bottom. It's got the number 1. I've written page 1. And I have to find my title of my page, which means I need to go zoop all the way up to the top. And I can see, I'll read it out. It says, what it looks like. Well, I need to write what it looks like on my first line. So I'm going to keep it here so I can remember what it looks, and then, oh, tricky word, like, what it looks like. Like that. How will I know what page to find that page on? What number? That's right, page number 1. So page number 1. And I need to write page number 1 right next to it so I know which page to go to. If I open my book up and I wanted to know what grizzly bears look like, I know I could look at my contents page and it says what it looks like, page number 1. I turn to page number 1. Super. Well, then the next page that we did, I know it's the next page because I've checked it's page number 2, and 2 is the next number after number 1. And the title of this page was What They Eat. So easy peasy lemon squeezy, I'm going to take this title and I'm going to write it on my next line in my contents page. What they, there's our tricky word they that we've been learning. What they eat. Eat. What they eat. And if we look really carefully back down to the bottom, it's page number 2. So I now need to make sure I put page number 2 just there. Oh, I've got one line left, and this one is for the page that we did yesterday. Ooh. And the page that we did yesterday, let's have a look. It was called Habitat, because that was that posh word for saying where things live. Habitat was page number 3. So now I need to write habitats. Okay. Last 2 letters, at. Habitat. And that was page 3. So guess what, children? I need to put page 3 just here to show I know that it's on page 3. Now, I have to admit, mine doesn't look very pretty. So if you wanted, you could add a picture of a grizzly bear, or you could do paw prints all around it. You could make your contents page look really, really beautiful today, children. So once you've done your writing, which I think's super easy because you just get to copy the titles that you've already done, add in some pictures. Make your contents page look way more interesting than mine. I can't wait to see your final fact files today. I wonder whether all the adults in your house could take a picture of every single page today so that we can see it right from the beginning to the end, including your contents page. Looking forward to that. Have a great time, children. Take care. Bye-bye.